Hello, good afternoon. I call the Goal, and I will talk today about the archipelago of the Azores. It is a wonderful place, and I visited there a number of years, but I look forward enormously to go back there. I loved my stay in the Azores. The Azores archipelago is the part, Ugal, and consists of 9 islands, which are separated into 3 distinct groups, the Eastern Group, Core Group and Western Group, and is located roughly in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. The 9 islands that form the archipelago, that are Hale, are Third Jorge, Phil Santa Maria, Graceful Flowers, Peak Iker. Or visited only Hale, but Mass and would like to visit the other islands, especially say people who have visited the peak, and the flowers are beautiful islands. The other team as she Portuguese, which is wood. To the Goshawks are also of volcanic origin, has a very hilly relief, with high back and very rocky. With vehement because they are of volcanic origin, and but has a very abundant vegetation, which makes it very beautiful. The Azores were discovered by Portuguese sailors, especially Diogo Silves, who were the Rigaturo, who was in the service of Infante Dom Henrique, around the year 1427. The islands began to be populated shortly thereafter, in 1432, first by the Portuguese, and then later by other foreigners of other nationalities. And although the islands are not even today are not very populated, it is only by having local rural open spaces, and is very pleasant. Thin edge of the city, which lies on the island of São Miguel. It is more important autonomous region, and is the capital of the Azores, is also the largest city. To me that is very beautiful, because it has many of the architectural elements. Tell me able to with all time, with me. You have volcanic stone, architectural elements very interesting to visit the main economic activities in the archipelago of the Azores. Of them are in agriculture, remains even where stand of maize cultivation of pineapples and tea, from the Azores is very famous, and indeed the Portuguese are known to have taken to England. Another very important activity is cattle ranching. Milk and derivatives, such as the pear, are the very famous import. The galley products, much appreciated of course, important to one. The islands is today, tourism on the one hand, the blaze the beauty of natural landscapes, where we highlight her vocal peak, which is the highest point in Portugal with 2,351 meters. Him that she ponds of 7 cities and Hale, and caves and long vocal capillinhos, that was the last voice that erupted, and of course, it is also encouraging because this archipelago is very mild climate. The maritime climate, with many periods of rain, in the months from November to February, which favors the abundant vegetation and greenery, asks the island. The flowers. The bull not everywhere, in particular the hydrangeas, which exists in large quantities. In the gardens, and the loss of roads, we on the road is a marvel, seeing everything in bloom. It's clear that other highlights of the Azores are people who are very welcoming and are listed like to receive, and they are very nice, though often has an accent difficult to understand even for someone who knows and understands Portuguese. But anyway, full love to have been in the Azores and have visited that I think are fantastic islands, and we all go check a vacation and visit the Azores.